The 19th century satirist James Gillray was buried in the courtyard here. Considered the first political satirist in Britain, Gillray is known as the father of modern political caricature. One of his most famous political cartoons is The Plum Pudding in Danger, which shows the Prime Minister, William Pitt, and the Emperor, Napoleon, carving the world up between them. Tim Benson runs the Cartoon Gallery in Putney and edits the anthology Britain's Best Political Cartoons.
He was the first caricaturist to actually start focusing on politicians and accentuating their prominent features. Like a lot of cartoonists, he was a frustrated artist, tried to earn a living initially as a portrait artist, but got very few commissions. And it sort of fell back to illustration and started working for Hannah Humphreys, who had a print shop just around the corner from St. James's Church. And from there, he was a great success. And there were always huge crowds outside the shop every time a new print was put in the window. He did about 1,000 prints in total. Because he was in the centre of London, his work was bought by the great and the good. And so his influence was undoubtedly important because of those at the top of the political ladder knew about him and were kind of affected by his criticisms. And also he made fun of the monarchy. He was merciless with George III and the young Prince of Wales, but they were great fans of his and they collected his work. Cartooning, like for many cartoonists, is a vocation. And so it was everything to him. I mean, he'd sit there engraving. It's just amazing technically how they did it. On copper plate, you had to sort of do it in reverse. He was so involved that the bits of copper that would come off would end up cutting his hands as he worked furiously away. But he produced so many famous compositions that are still used by cartoonists today.